I think it's time for another dubious kitchen experiment on bigclive.com, and this one is just, I'm not sure, I've not actually looked at YouTube to see if anybody else has done this. They probably have, because everybody's coated everything in chocolate at some point. So this is a chocolate cheddar chunks, and I'm basically going to be coating bits of cheddar, just generic supermarket cheddar, sliced into little cubes, dipping it in milk chocolate, and then that will make the chocolate cheddar chunks. But to make this, I'm using a bit of copper wire too, so I'm going to cut about 3 or 4 inches off. That's one of the tools I'll be using. And then the same again, and I'm going to be taking a pair of pliers and just forming this into a little sort of open loop at the end, a little hook, and then angling it. So that's the little open hook, and then I'm just going to angle it down the way like that, so that I now have a hook like that. And this is to get the little cheddar chunks off the spike, because I'm going to be spiking this in. I'm going to bring the chocolate over now. This is melted chocolate. I've microwaved it this time for a smaller quantity, much easier than doing it in this sort of bain-marie type arrangement. And the main thing with microwave is not to microwave it for too long, or it does burn. And this is a standard polythene component bag that I'm just going to be using as a non-stick mat. So you basically just swirl the cube of cheese like that, let it drip off, and then use this little tool, hook it round, and push the cube off. Yeah, I know, all these kitchen experts are saying, wow, I wish I had miracle tools like that. Oh. So yeah, I'm just going to do a few like that, and then I'll pause the video momentarily while I let them cool down, and then I'll give you a look at what they look like inside, which is fundamentally a piece of cheese inside chocolate. Very easy to do, very fast to do, and strangely the idea of chocolate coated cheese may sound terrible, but it's actually really nice. Or maybe I've just got weird tastes. It could be the... Oh, today's awkward jump cut was brought to you by Apple Planned Obsolescence. Yes, every time I update this iPad, it just gets less and less memory for video because Apple fills it with useless applications I'm never going to use. Yes, nice you could put an SD card in it, but of course you can't. You have to buy the luxury model with the higher memory. Not to worry. So here's the finished chocolates. And in the style of, I've sliced one in half using this very sharp but dubious hygiene knife, which is probably used to cut open lithium cells. So in the style of the chocolate companies, it's rich and creamy, indulgent chocolate with a cheesy centre. Ah! Or whatever they do. But either way, Ashen's moment, oh, that is actually really good. It's creamy, tangy, with that sweet, chocolatey exterior. And you think, cheese and chocolate? That's not going to work. Cheese and chocolate does actually work. Here's another thing I noticed. When I was using my improvised copper tools, the envy of Delia Smith probably, I noticed that if you actually press the chocolate down and then pull the little copper rod out, then you're squishing the chocolate. If you drop it from a small height, then it spreads out less. And again, the polythene bags are really good for not making the chocolate stick. It's a really good surface for getting it off easily. So, yes, cheesy chocolate. It's a thing. It's very nice.